In Karbala, Imam Hussein faced Yazid's army. Yazid wanted Imam Hussein to endorse his rule. Imam Hussein was the only living grandson of the Holy Prophet, and his endorsement meant everything. But how could he endorse a drunkard, a murderer, and a faithless being for whom showed no respect whatsoever for Islam? Imam Hussein refused and was ready to face the consequences. A single glance at Imam's camp was enough to terrify Amr bin Sa'd. Even though Yazid's army was greater in number and was equipped with the state-of-the-art weapons, but the Imam's men were loaded with faith, the deadliest weapon. Umar and his men were fighting for the world, whereas the Imam's men were fighting for Allah, and that made all the difference. Shimr looked at Umar and said, "Son of Sa'd, why are you so tense?" Umar replied, "Haven't you seen the camp of Hussein? It's full of warriors ready to spill our blood." "But we are better equipped and more eager to spill theirs," Shimr replied. "We are greater in number and will kill all of them within hours. There is no need to worry," he continued. "But they do not fear death, and that is what I fear. Fighting them will not be easy. An army as small as theirs can overcome an army as large as ours," Umar replied nervously. Shimr became upset with his remarks and said, "If our men become aware of your low spirits, they won't be able to face the army. We will lose. So keep your mouth shut and hide your fears." Umar knew he was on the wrong side. He had accepted to lead the army against Imam Hussein in return for his appointment as the ruler of a province called Ray. He was fully aware of the special status of Imam Hussein enjoyed before God, but his desire to rule the province of Ray kept him from taking the right decision. The love of this world had deceived him. On the other hand, Imam Hussein wasn't interested in numbers. He wanted believers who had freed themselves from the temptations of this world. He wanted those who used this world only to secure the hereafter. Thus, on the night of Ashura, he ordered all his men to get together. The Imam's order soon reached everybody, and they all gathered to hear what the Imam had to say. The Imam praised Almighty Allah and said, "O people, we the household of the Prophet do not deceive or trick. Those people have decided to take my life, and will not spare until they kill me. Take advantage of the darkness of the night and leave, for if you decide to stay, you will surely be killed tomorrow." As soon as the Imam finished his address, groups of people started to leave. Muslim bin Awsajah, who was in the Imam's camp, was shocked. How could they do that? Leave their Imam, and that too in the desert, surrounded by the enemy? He could not believe his eyes. Muslim spent his life serving the Holy Prophet, Imam Ali and Imam Hassan. He felt very fortunate to be serving Imam Hussein. He was obedient to his Imam and considered obedience to the Imam of his time the best form of worship. When those who were weak in faith had gone, the Imam addressed the remaining once again. "You can also leave and go back to your houses." Muslim ibn Awsajah couldn't take it anymore. "Leave you alone? How can we abandon you when God has commanded us to support you? No, by Allah, I will not leave you until I pierce my spear in their hearts. I will not leave you as long as I can use my sword to attack them. If I lose my weapons, I will throw stones at them to keep them away from you. I will do all that so that God should know that I have fulfilled my duty towards the Holy Prophet by supporting and defending you," answered Muslim. His heart wept over the Imam's loneliness. On the day of Ashura, Muslim bin Awsajah came to his Imam and asked for permission to fight. The Imam granted him permission. He addressed the enemy. "If you don't know me, I am a furious lion from the tribe of Bani Asad. Whoever fights us has gone astray and has disbelieved in God's religion." He then attacked the enemy like a lion and killed a number of them. He continued to fight courageously, killing whoever came in his way. Dust rose as the fight intensified. When the dust settled, his body was seen on the burning sands of Karbala. The Imam rushed towards him and said, "Muslim, may Allah have mercy on you." His friend Habib ibn Mudahir said, "Muslim, it is hard to bear your loss. Enjoy the pleasures of paradise." Muslim wanted to make a will, but Habib reminded him, "By God's decree, I will be joining you soon, How can I act on your will? But Muslim continued his will, pointing to Imam Hussein. I advise you to defend him till you die. By the Lord of the Kaaba, I will defend the Imam, Habib replied tearfully. Muslim bin Awsajah left this world, ensuring that his Imam was not left alone.